Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Coffee Talk. I'm your hostess, Miss Monica Maraschino, and I want to bring up a bunch of subjects, about addiction, gender dysphoria, the day in the life of a transgender person, trans people that choose not to be on HRTs, or they just do it like, out of the norm, you know what I mean? But anyway, here's my good friend, my guest, Miss Linda Landy. A little bit about her is we've been friends for, I would say, like 8 years. We've been through a lot together. She's known me before recovery and knew me when I was like having, really crazy and acting very wild, going out, getting drunk, getting high on any drug you can imagine, and now we both go to an NA together, recovery together, basically. So basically, I really want to talk on like, being transgender in a 12th step program. Not like kind of being like a taboo type thing. There's not a lot of trans people that are in recovery where I'm at. Me and my friend Linda over here are like the only ones that are actually in the fellowship around here. I mean, there's probably more, but I didn't meet them yet. But anyway, a lot of things are going really good for me. I'm going to be getting my surgery next week on Wednesday. I'm very prepared for that. I've been waiting for this moment since I was like 8 years old. And it's finally coming true. I've been through a lot of hardship, a lot of hard times, dealt with a bunch of negativity, and just last night, I was doing a makeup tutorial for Facebook and I lost my cool. We also got to understand, not everybody understands what the word transgender is. Like, I could tell people that I'm transgender till I'm blue in the face, and some people will just not understand. You know what I'm saying? That they'll think I'm like, this one guy thought I was bisexual when I said transgender. He's like, well, does that mean that you like both? No, darling, that's bisexual. But, being transgender is not a sexual thing. It has nothing to do with sexuality. This is about gender, and, I just really I'm just gonna start doing, weekly blogs. I want to also document my surgery. I'm gonna have her be on the camera and like document me. I want it to be filmed. Maybe not actually the surgery that's being taken place, but like actually, afterwards, and talk to me, and I want to take you guys on a journey. A lot of people don't understand, and like people seem to think when they see like transgender people or whatever, they right away automatically think that, oh, transgender is Gigi Gorgeous or Carmen Herrera, or like the trans supermodels, or let's be 100% honest. Okay, not every transgender woman is a supermodel. Not every trans woman is a porn star. Not every transgender person, is the most beautifulest thing on this God's green earth. Some of us have to work at it. I'm one of those girls that it didn't come easy for me. I used to have a lot of body hair, and I had to get lasering on my face, and luckily the hormones got rid of all the body hair and stuff like that. But I felt hopeless for many years, and I'm just glad that things are coming together. I have over 5.5 years clean and sober in sobriety, and You know, I went to my home group tonight and I was going to share, but then I said, you know what, I'll get with the people afterwards. And, you know, I wanted to come home and make this video because I just want people to know that, you know, honey, this is the way of life for trans people. This is not just fun and games and we're playing dress up or anything like that. Get in the camera more. You know what I mean? It's not about playing dress up. It's not about, oh my God, I'm going to go out. I'm going to go put on a dress and oh my God, and just live the life for exactly like 5 hours maybe. You know, and then they go home to their little lives. No, this is actually living every day. Wake up, as Monica, make their coffee. Read this. I think it says dance, love, and sing. We'll sing instead, okay. But, I just wanted to, like, come on here and make this movie. Make this, whatever you want to call it. I'm doing really good, you know. I've been going to the gym. I've been doing everything I'm supposed to. I just really want to get a little bit more personal, you know, and like talk about a lot of stuff that weighs on my head and that goes through my mind on a daily basis, you know, as a trans person. And like to finally just get the courage and the confidence to be who I am and not giving a crap on what people think or worrying about somebody judging me because they don't like who I am or they don't like how I look or they don't act like how I carry myself. And let's just say this one time, I am not one of those prim and proper type girls. I'll do what I want, when I want, and how I want, and if they don't like it, they can kiss my butt. Because at the end of the day, if you fucking live for other people, you're not living. You know, like, I know people that won't get the surgery because they don't know how their family is going to take it or whatever. Listen, you are not living your life. They lived their life. You know what I mean? They're grown. You got to live for yourself. You only get one life, and you know what I mean? Live that motherfucking life to the fullest. And don't let any motherfucker tell you differently. Because you know what? You're going to be in fucking hell. You're going to be in the worst, excruciating hell you could possibly ever imagine. If you don't do what is right for yourself. I understand some people have kids. Some people, you know, have these extreme jobs that, you know, pay extreme good money and are like in the public eye. I understand all that. You just gotta understand, you know, life is what you make it. And if you are not happy, I mean, there's more to life than being rich or a powerful person, you know, in society. I would much rather be a poor, happy person than be fucking miserable with a load of money. Because you know what? I've learned money cannot buy happiness. You know, and, you know, there's a lot of trans women, you know, that want, you know, men to support them and stuff. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to support myself. After I heal from my surgery, I will be going back to school because I got the ball rolling. I was going to school for a while and then I took a break because there's no way I could have the surgery and then go right back to school. And if you're out for like more than a week, then you got to restart all over. So you know what? I just took time off. But I will be going back to school and I will be in my GED. You know, regardless of what anybody thinks or what anybody says, because you know what? I'm an amazing person, and I know that, and I don't need nobody to tell me any differently. And my friend's been by my side through thick and thin, no matter how much of a fucking cunt I could be, because I can be one. I can. And you know what? We're not going to blame it on not being on the HRT or, oh, I had a bad day, because we all have fucking bad days. We just got to get over it. And fucking move the fuck on. Because life isn't a bowl of fucking sprinkled chocolate covered raisins. this is fucking real life. You know, trans people are discriminated against on a daily basis. Fucking being murdered on a daily basis and fucking being ridiculed, bashed, and by our asshole piece of shit fucking president. Well, he's not my fucking president, that's for sure. And then we got some people that support him that are actually in the trans community and LGBTQ community, which sickens me, because you know what? He is making this world so hate more, and just a lot of fucking, ever since he's been elected, a lot of crazy shit's been going on. More deaths in the transgender community, you know. We just, you know, we got a lot to work on, and you know what? We need this fucking president out of office, because this fucking motherfucker is not doing anything good for our community. Only for the rich community, meaning the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. The poor live in a cardboard box. And you know what? It's even too expensive to live in a cardboard box. Okay. I was trying to make light of it, but that's the truth. There's so much, he doesn't give a fuck about the fucking homeless people, you know, he doesn't care about none of that shit. All he cares about is himself and stupid shit. And that fucking Mike Pence is another religious fucking asshole that, like, gives the okay, like, if you're transgender and you go into business and they could have the right to refuse you because of religious beliefs. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're not gonna fucking tell me any differently. Because you know what? After Wednesday, I'll be a full-fledged fucking woman of the United States, and I don't need anybody to fucking tell me any differently. For heaven's sakes, I'm a fucking woman right now. I've always been a fucking woman. You know, I'm just gonna keep on continuing to rise above all this negativity and this fucking bullshit, religious fucking shit. Now, I believe in God, but you know what? Some of the stuff I don't believe in. Because God loves everybody. Everybody. He hung out with prostitutes. Honey. You know what I mean, prostitute?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
But, you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, we just have to learn to get along and not be snatches and, you know, just, you know, let the world fight. But, you know, we should just get along no matter what, because, you know, at the end of the day, we only have each other and a few selection of close friends that we're friends with. You know, because I have a couple of good friends that also been there for me. You know, I have her that's going to help me after my surgery, which I'm extremely grateful. I have my friend Amy. I have Sage that I'm great friends with. Everybody's been there for me, and they see me in the heights of my addiction when I was strung out. And I never thought I would ever get my shit together, and I did. I hit Suboxone, which not too many people can say they've done that, because that's a hard drug to get off of. That fucks your body, and it fucking, the withdrawals last for months until you finally feel better. I never thought I would get clean from that, but you know what? I had faith. I had faith in a power greater than myself. And you know what? I'm eternally grateful. And I'm also eternally grateful for Mariah Carey. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, this is Coffee Talk, and we're having our coffee.
Okay, exactly.
Hello.